Well, we're looking at some plastics and other items that might end up in the lake and unfortunately polluting our water. So we're hoping that they end up either not in the lake in the first place, or if they do, they're going to be pulled in by the sea bin.
We're talking about the Great Lakes Plastic Cleanup, which is the world's largest program to clean up plastic from the Great Lakes. We have 26 participating marinas that install a couple of technologies.
What are we looking at here? What is this doing?
So this is a sea bin. As you can see, it's mounted to a dock. It sits in the water. It looks a lot like a garbage can, but it behaves like a vacuum. So it's sucking all the water around it into it, and then the mesh traps any plastics that it captures or other debris. And that's what we capture. We take it out, we measure it, we can categorize the different kinds of plastics that we're finding, and we do our best to recycle everything that we get out.
Well, the program began last summer, installing these units at marinas around the Great Lakes. The idea is not only to collect the plastic, but to study it.
We already know from some science and modeling that we have about 10 million kilograms of plastic entering the Great Lakes every year. We also know from biological studies that just about 94% of fish that we've looked at contain plastic particles. When we come to a marina like here in Whitby and we can do an analysis of everything they're finding, we can pretty much determine what the sources are and what the correct actions are to really alleviate the problem.
How discouraging is it when you see so much plastic in the water?
It is discouraging to see the quantity of plastics, and of course it's a windy environment down by the lakes. So what you find is something that starts on shore, maybe innocently enough, it ends up almost inevitably it's going to end up in the water. We all need to work together to do whatever we can to protect the water resource that we have. We'd love to put more of these units in. One is doing a great job. We'd love to see even more in the future.
An ambitious task. To do it, they hope to continue to build this program by having these units in every marina across all of the Great Lakes. In Toronto, Audra Brown, City News.
Happening